Welcome back to Let's Play Project Zero Free. In the previous part, we experienced ghosty ghosts, and then we pretty much had to wander around the house, checked everything out. No, we didn't actually. We gotta check out everything. Outside the window is a small garden. A light drizzle has been falling for several days now. It's been some time since I last tended the garden. Well, I suppose it makes sense that she hasn't really done much of anything with the whole, accidents. We decided against having the TV in our own rooms and bought a bigger one for the living room instead. I hardly watch it at all these days. I don't watch TV these days. I've got the internet for that. Mickey, got anything else to say? You're not even gonna speak to me? Well, screw you too. Can I examine this? You ever do that in video games? You click on everything just to see if you can, wait! There's a phone, we must examine it! It's a phone! You don't need to click on everything, damn it. I won't do this all the time, by the way. I'm only doing this once, click on everything. Other times, I won't click on everything like this. A storage space under the stairs is full of old newspapers and magazines. That wasn't the phone. Can't click on the phone? It's a pretty smallish house. Well, not really. But there are only 3 rooms upstairs. There was something about some sort of Camera Obscura that you owned written in that letter. Camera Obscura. Could it be the same camera I saw in my dream? Other than my obvious lack of skill that I've lost since I last played this game years ago, there's one thing that kind of disappointedly won't be able to do. Get secret ghosts that you can only get on a second playthrough. Not that I'd be able to freaking get them anyway, because I suck at freaking using the camera.
Ray, may I help you with something?
Oh, I just wanted to ask you.
So let's have a look around. Does he... Seriously, man, what the hell is this? It's more like a freaking sleeping bag than a bed. Is there, no covers? Why? Why? Wait. What? Damn it, I skipped it. It looks like the letter is from Kay. Okay. Dear you, during my research on the manner of sleep urban legend, I finally made it to a certain deserted village lost even from the map. I found this village in a huge abandoned house near that village. Found this camera in a huge abandoned house near that village. I wonder if it's the same house that Ray went to, who knows. My niece Mew and my disappeared, see, this pretty much confirms it right here. She caused you a lot of trouble, so you probably remember her. Saw this camera and she was scared stiff. I wonder if it reminded her of that unspeakable incident. So that also shows that the normal ending was the canon ending of Project Zero 2. For now, I'd like you to take care of the camera. You know about antiques, so could you look it over for me? I don't think you'll be able to, reach me for a bit, but I'll contact you, so let me know what you find then. Regards, Camera Obscura. Could this camera be the same as the Camera Obscura I saw in my dream? This is older than the one in the dream, and the inscriptions on the back is illegible. Even so, it does look very similar to the Camera Obscura. I tried pushing the shutter button, but there was no response. It looks like it's broken. There's still an old film inside the Camera Obscura. Musty film. The film looks pretty old, but it doesn't seem to have been spoiled by being exposed at all. What could it be on it? I wonder if I can develop it in the darkroom. That's what it was called! The Camera Obscura. Now we can do things with that. There are typed and handwritten letters on the desk, along with several books. I've hardly touched anything in here since that day. I just can't bring myself to tidy everything away. There's a notebook left out on the top of the desk. Perhaps somebody was in the middle of working. Many of the urban... Oh god, this is going to be a long read. Many of the urban legends classified as Lost Village are modeled on real incidents such as a village was ruined when one villager massacred the others. They are often an amalgamation of well-known actual incidents, legend, and oral tradition. Settings such as the isolated mountain village or bygone customs like night or ceremonic often act to trigger the incidents themselves, and these in turn become the motive for urban legends. Because in this world, there's been some fucked up shit in history. The reason for the popularity of urban legends may lie in the notion of the view of the country from the city or the modern bias towards the ancient. To people in the modern city, the village is the wilderness, and those who live there are different. Perhaps that scorn or fear finds expression in the urban legend. For that reason, the setting of the legend must be the isolated mountain village. For bygone customs are attractive elements that end up acting to provoke the incident. As a case in point, there is the story about the area around the Minakami Dam, where Mai went missing. The Lost Village. In the mountains of the Minakami area, there was once a massacre in the so-called Lost Village, years ago on the night of a certain festival. It was a great massacre and the village disappeared from the map. Only one woman survived. If you walk in the forest where the village once lay, there is a small guardian statue, and if you continue you will come to the shrine gate that forms the entrance to the village. If you should pass through the gate, you will never return. The night of the massacre continues in this village where a day will never again break, and a woman's horrific laugh rings throughout the village. But didn't they, break that cycle, though? Or was this writ before that happened? Or was it all in vain, just okay, so they did the ritual, got that sorted, and it still goes on anyway? Just, wow, shit. Well, probably not, but wouldn't that be a pisser? Next we have the Manor of Bizarre Murders, where the same tragedy reoccurs. Its scale is smaller, but generally speaking it resembles the pattern of the village, as it is made up of elements based on true incidents. Below is an example of this. It has to do with Mafuyu's disappearance. The House of Mutilation. In the mountain area of Himura there remains a manor where years ago there was said to be a massacre. It's always the same thing, isn't it? There have always been vanishings in the nearby forest, and many of the spirited away are said to end up in the manor. The corpses have been found with both hands, legs, and head severed off. Well, that's pleasant. I guess they must have come across Takamine and all that probably then. Eventually, maybe, I don't know. One more example is the seemingly related Manor of Sleep urban legend that I'm researching now. The Manor of Sleep legend was picked up in various magazines in the 1960s, but instances with very similar characteristics can be found here and there in older media. This newspaper is from early 1900s and is of no relation to when the Manor of Sleep legend was taken up. but the background of the spirited ways and those people later conditions bear many similarities to the manner of sleep urban legends. I'm still investigating, but these incidents may trace back to the 19th century. I have seen legends in several folklore books that may have become the basis for the manner of sleep. The manner of sleep urban legend. Perhaps this is what Kay was asked to investigate. You add a well-organized notebook on urban legends to your file. After you have received new information, you may find related books and documents in bookcases or desks. An old newspaper stuck in the notebook. Some more information. Series of vanishings across region. According to sources, before dawn yesterday, a mother and daughter who live in Virgin Village went missing. The missing are Miki Kusahara and her daughter Kozu. Since last year, the two have been searching for Kusahara's missing husband. The two reportedly wander the mountains nearly every day. The informant says, I haven't seen them for several days, so I want to visit them. There was no answer. So when I went to visit them, there was no answer, so I went inside, but they were gone. I only saw some black soot-like marks. Similar disappearances are being reported across the area, and some are calling them spirited ways. No comment. There are typed in 100 The bookshelves are full of volumes of folklore, philosophy, and anthropology. They're all books you used for his work, or ones that were published by his company. There was a time when I used to be interested in them, but it was only a passing phase. In the bookcase is the book Occultism that Amakura wrote about in his letter. It only has 4 pages, apparently. The Camera Obscura is a device used to capture the other world, made by occultists. Kunihiko Aso, from the late 19th to the early 20th century. Did we ever see him in any of the previous 2 games, like make a cameo appearance? I'm not sure. The late 19th to the early 20th century, he tried to communicate with and get proof of this other world. The term occultist refers to people involved in the movement to verify Eastern throughout using... Eastern thought using contemporary Western technology. Kunihiko Aso is a prime example of such an occultist. The Camera Obscura was one of his quintessential experiments. He modified the at the time still rare camera by adding a special lens and film. It was supposed to capture unbelievable things normally invisible to the naked eye, like a so-called different phase interval and spirits and ghosts. They are very rare nowadays, but apparently these cameras are still traded among curio dealers, but have been broken, and we have lost the chance to see the other world as well as Aso's achievements for eternity. You added the Camera Obscura and real proof of the spirit world to your file. Yeah. So much information. No, wrong button. Wrong button. Man, are we even gonna get to the actual rigging gameplay in this part? Seriously. Okay, we got this. Use research. According to the notebook left on the desk, he was doing some research for Kei Amakura. His notes are full of accounts of old urban legends and newspaper clippings about disappearances and people who were spirited away. Kunihiko Aso, a scholar of the occult who lived at the second half of the 19th century. He used the new technology of the West to make various machines designed to prove the existence of the old world. The Camera Obscura was one of his inventions. According to the book, it could photograph supernatural objects existing on an alternate plane. Was he somehow connected to the manor? An old camera called the Camera Obscura. It was designed by a man with the same surname as you, Asso, to photograph images of spirits and ghosts. But what was the camera doing inside the manor? I can't remember that, honestly. I don't remember why it's there. Used clothes are still hanging inside the closet. I decided not to tidy them away once they were in boxes in boxes I knew they'd never come out again. Okay, let's get on with things, shall we? Don't want this entire part to just be reading now, do we? You know what, screw it, let's check out Miku's room. This is Miku's room. Even if this is my house, I don't really like to go into her room without permission. I know Miku wouldn't care at all, though. Okay, fair enough. When the plot asks us to do so, we'll check out Miku's room. You really just gonna stand around all day?
It seems like you're having a lot of nightmares lately.
Wait, that's how we talk to you? We just walk up to you instead of pressing X? No?
It's raining again.
There it is!
It's raining again. It's raining again. It's raining again.
You don't say!
It's raining again.
You don't say!
It's raining again.
Only 3 parts into this and we're already at that. She will say that every time. There will be points when she'll say other stuff as well, but that one is just... It amuses me for some reason. Which is why I always reference it in really random scenario situations where there's rain. Well, let's get this developed, shall we? An old roll of film from inside Camera Obscura. There's definitely something on the film. I wonder if I can develop it. Yes. An image has appeared of a crying woman just as I thought. I must have taken this during that dream. Well, there's a twist. This is the exact picture we did, in fact, take that time. The Camera Obscura, the abandoned house, the picture I took in my dream. Maybe if I investigate this woman I can find something out. The first thing you gotta do is figure out who the hell she is. Picture isn't gonna get you very far there. Maybe Miku will know something about it, or she seems like she'd be able to figure stuff like this out. She seems a resourceful type. Woman in the photo, the woman whose image appeared on the film from inside the Camera Obscura. No doubt about it, it was the same woman I saw inside the manor in my dream. Just like with you that time. I'm pretty sure we have to talk to Miku and she will try to find stuff out about it. She is her assistant after all. She's pretty much good at everything. Just like cooking, finding out information. Miku, about the woman in this picture, I was wondering if I could get you to try and find out as much about her as you can. Anything is fine. Yes, well, this is a very old picture, so I found it in the use room. It's okay if you can't find anything out. There was just something about her.
Understood. I'll let you know if I find anything.
Thank you. If you show the photos you've developed to Miku, sometimes you can ask her to investigate them for you. If you have them investigated, you can come talk to Miku later to get books and other information. And once everything you do in the daytime is done, it goes to nighttime and you can still wander around, but you click on the bed as it says that night has fallen. If you check the bed with the X button, you can sleep. By checking the Camera Obscura on the desk, you can save your progress. I'm just gonna wander around. What if we can go to Miko's room now? Probably not. Miko's room, even if what if she's still downstairs? Let's check. Miku, you down there? Then fall down the stairs. Just like, why am I holding the camera awkwardly sideways? No. Stop goofing around. You'll become that freaking broken neck woman if you keep that up. Let's go to bed. Sweet dreams and all that, right? Oh, you wish. You poor bastards. Like 21 minutes, man. It's just gonna be a few minutes of like actual ghosty ghost, probably. Man, look at that mansion. Would you go in there? They always start you at the entrance. You'd think they'd like start you outside. But does it just, in the dream, it just appears outside and then all of a sudden appears inside? It is a dream, after all. A big door with blue candles hanging inside it. When I fled from that woman, I was able to wake up by passing through this door. Perhaps I wake up if I leave through this door. Looks like you can go outside from here. Do you want to go outside? No. I don't think you can, actually. I would test it, but yeah, I don't want to chance it in case he actually does wake up and you screw things up somehow. Fence gate is locked with a padlock. There's a small door on the other side. The lock is engraved with a notched arrow design. You know, this hallway, at some point in the game, a very bizarre but creepy as fuck ghost appears. Is there anything over here? Stupid thing, I always keep pressing circle. It's dark and I can't really see inside. There doesn't seem to be anything inside. I always gotta click on everything. I'm just not reading it this time is all. Oh! Oh, god damn it, I freaking didn't press. I keep pressing circle. I'm getting real tired of that. Why do I keep doing this, man? Stop making freaking amateur mistakes, man. Do you want to be a pro? You can't be a pro. You can't be a part of Ghostbusters unless you can use a camera effectively. Ooh. Yeah, see what I mean? Good old Type 14. This is why you check shit in these games, man. There's bound to be shit hiding somewhere. There's no shit over there, though. Well, other than Type 14 that we just picked up. Gonna need all... Hey, that's still falling over. Wasn't this door locked last time? Actually, let's see if there's anything here. Nope. Don't need to click on it a million times, just get on a bit. Wasn't this door locked before? Oh, not, I can't remember. I know there was one door that was locked. Oh, God damn it, I press freaking... Not that I would have really had any luck going into final mode right there, because I was far away from the stairs, but I gotta get used to pressing freaking triangle, goddammit. You know, I would just call it apart right now, but let's actually carry on a little longer, because we wasted so much time just messing around in the previous part. We haven't really got around to doing anything here. Oh, what is that noise? Hey, woman! I couldn't have got that one even if I actually tried. Lady! An image of something has emerged in the photo. It seems to be a picture of somewhere else. Oh, the good old sealed doors. The door is held shut by a powerful force. I can feel some sort of strong presence in the air. The Camera Obscura seems like it's reacting to something. So we gotta go find the other location, which is clearly by stairs somewhere. Is it over here? Showed an area near the stairs. For which stairs? There's quite a few stairs around. Wait. It's red. It's red! Doesn't red usually indicate bad ghosties? Ooh, something down here. Alarm! Function. Well, at least they give information on this because I'm kind of rusty on it. Indicates fail frame. Oh, I see. So we can finally use that. When being attacked by a ghost, the top part of the viewfinder may flash red and an alarm will ring. This instant is a more powerful shutter chance the fatal frame. If you shoot during the fatal frame, you can repel the ghost backwards and inflict great damage. If you take another shot while the ghost is being repelled back, you can perform the chain shot combo, which is awesome. But I'm so rusty at this game, I can't imagine me being able to pull it off. Maybe later on. There you are. Anything back here? The door is locked. The keyhole is engraved with a 4-point well design. I like how you hear this creepy voice and then you decide, hey, I'm gonna try opening the door now. It's like now I'm intrigued. What's beyond that door? Well, let's see up here. What's over here? Nothing. Let's go through that door, let's go through that door, let's go through... I said let's go through that door, let's go through that door, let's go through the door, the door, the door, 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 the door. Was this way, right? Yeah, whoa. Oh God. Oh shit! Yeah, fail frame! Ah, I tried to go for a chain shot, didn't go well. Didn't go in my favor. At least I'm doing better at fighting ghosts than I did in Project Zero 1. I can actually go for the fatal frames. Ah, fucking timing shit. Shite. A parting ghost for me, I see. Because I'm gonna call it a part after I defeat you. Yeah, I did it! Comboed! Woo! Told you, man, I'm better at Project Zero 2 and 3 than the first one. So what is beyond this door? Find out next time. See you next time, viewers. See you next time.